Firdaus. Magandang
Oh,
umaga.
hi. Yeah, we're on. We're live. Hi, very good to see you again for yet another one of our tournaments. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm good. Yeah, for all the Filipinos watching, hi, my name is Mary Grace. You can call me Mary. Magandang hapon, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. And I have here Firdaus, all the way from
Yes, yes.
Singapore. We're back again. How are you?
Yeah, yeah. Kaba, Malaysia, right? Yeah. And we are having this game with our Malaysian universities as part of the national campaign for mental health and mental well-being for youth, especially youth who like to game. And we've got a very special segment today because we've got two other competitors.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen in previous rounds, right, our competitors from Help University, Terra College, right? And today we've got a 1v1 with two ladies, first ladies in the competition,
Yeah,
and they happen to be really good friends,
yes.
and they happen to be from the same university, right? And we'll be introducing them later, right? But I want to introduce Mary, our guest judge for today, a very special guest judge for today, right? And let's bring on Dr. Kenny Go.
Yeah,
Hello.
Hi, Kenny. How are you doing?
hello. Yeah, looking forward to see what the Sunway Lagoon can do.
Sunway
Sunway
University,
University.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Sunway Lagoon is I think, is the
Okay,
attraction.
okay. Is Sunway Lagoon
Yeah.
is Sunway
So
University in within Sunway Lagoon? Uh, or no?
Is it?
I don't think so. I don't know. We can ask the competitors
Yeah,
later,
yeah, yeah.
right? But I don't know. Yeah, but I've been there. I've been there so many times. It's a fantastic place to be in. Just want to introduce Kenny, who's our guest judge. Kenny is actually the founder of AI Esports. So it came from his ideas in AI and the book that he wrote about us, about asymmetric intelligence. And we created this AI Esport tournament from that. Kenny is he's a celebrated entrepreneur. He's won multiple tourism entrepreneur awards since even before our competitors were born, I guess, right? Because they're really young. Kenny, just want to give your thoughts on what do you think is the opportunity in AI for young people right now?
Well, AI is a new electricity. You see? So as such, everything will be powered by AI. So you put yourself on a level playing field with those who had experience before. They have to come back from the scratch, and you are all competing from the same starting point. But at least you have an advantage. You don't have to clear the old stuff first before jumping in. You are starting in from a scratch, so you have a big advantage.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kenny, for your words of wisdom. In case some of you viewers are like wondering, Kenny sounds like, and some of your parents might be watching this. Yeah, so Kenny is actually the founder of Ken Air, Malaysia, Sedang Berhad. So if your grandparents, your parents, your uncles and aunties had gone to America from Malaysia, it was probably through Kenny's original company, right? Ken Air. So here he is now, many, many years later, talking about AI and being one of the guest judge for us. Mary, let's bring on our lovely participants for today,
Yes,
shall we?
please. Hello, hello. Hi, girls. We have Tashini and Sonika. Yeah, I'll give you guys a minute or to introduce yourself. Very few words. We want to know more about you before we start the game. And yeah, I think we could give it to Sonika. Hey, Sonika, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. So, my name is Sonika. I am currently a third year student in Sunway University and I'm currently studying accounting and finance.
Oh, okay, lovely. And just a few questions though. You're so pretty. How young are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay, interesting. Um, well, let's go to Taishini. Hi, Taishini. Yeah, you can
Hi
introduce yourself.
everyone.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so my name is Teshini. You guys can call me Teshi.
Taishi.
I'm currently a year in Sunway University and I'm pursuing Bachelor in Accounting and Finance.
Oh, okay. Are you guys classmates, if I'm not mistaken? Or you guys are close friends?
We're both.
Both. Okay, okay. All right then. So yeah, we have already introduced Kenny, our judge, and then Firdaus, I'll let you. Do you have any questions for the two girls before we start the game?
No, I think both Teshini, yeah, I think both Teshini and Sonica are gonna get a couple of they're gonna get a fan base,
Yes.
right? From our games and moving forward. So yeah, so ladies, later people flood your DMs or something like that, right? But they ask you AI questions. So anyways, let's start. If you are ready, let's bring up the screen, Elise, right? Our first challenge is a fun challenge, right? And we wanna just wanna get the feel. We wanna get the ball rolling. We wanna break the ice, and we want our challenges today, Teshini and Sonika, to do this. They have 3 minutes to create the best picture using their generative AI platform of choice based on these very interesting specifications that we are going to be giving them, right? And both Kenny and I we each get one upvote each. And for every vote that we give, right, to either one of our competitors, they get 5 points. Okay, are you ready? Ladies, are you ready? All right, 3 minutes. When I say go, then you guys can start, right? And the clock starts when I say go. But check out our first generative AI image fun challenge. And it is really about one of our favorite fruits in Malaysia and Asia. It is durian. Create an image of a giant durian fruit that has just realized it has missed its flight. And I want you to create drama in this entire picture. You're ready? 3 minutes. Create a picture of a durian that has just missed its flight. Your 3 minutes starts now. Let's go.
Okay, wait 1 second. Just
So, viewers, what you'll be seeing is you'll be seeing Tishini's screen and Sonica's screen as well. So we get to see how they are thinking live and they are using, right? So bear with us. There might be a bit of like a lag in between as we get the connection up. But Mary, are you there with me?
Yes, I'm here. I think Sunika, are you sharing your
Okay.
screen? Okay, she's
yeah.
on. Thanks, girls.
Okay. 3 minutes, yeah. And
Yes.
I've started a timer, and ladies, you 50 seconds passed. So I'll keep you guys updated. So quick. 50 seconds has passed. All right. So talking about 50 seconds, let's see what Teshini is using. What AI platform is this? Okay. So she's using. It is bring Teshini's screen up, so you get to see this AI platform that she's using. She looks like she's very conversant. Okay. Art list. Okay.
Artist,
And
yeah.
yeah, that's fantastic, right?
Mm,
It's the first time we are seeing a
yes.
competitor in our tournament using art list, right? And that's a real breath of fresh air, right, Mary?
Yes, that's right. This is the first time that I saw this.
Okay,
I might use this.
yeah.
Thanks, thanks.
And what's really cool about how Tishini is doing it, and Tishini is actually giving some ideas about what the picture might look like, something to do with spikes. Let's take a look at Sonica's screen. Sonica is using,
Nano.
the good old
Yeah.
Chat GPT,
ChatGPT, yeah.
Oh,
right? Okay. Let's take a look at the prompt, but I won't be saying so much because it is a competition,
Yes.
right? Okay. Yeah. Very quite descriptive, yeah, in the prompts. Okay, very good. Yeah. The way she describes it, I'm really keen to see how the images turn out. Because there's lots of context in the way Sonica is describing the prompt. So I think I'm really excited to see what these two ladies can come up with. On that note, Mary, talking about durians, have you had durian before?
I'd say I saw it, but I haven't tried it. We have it here in
Oh,
Davao,
you should.
so it's also expensive. But yeah, I haven't tried it.
It is. Yeah, it
They're
is. And
selling.
we've seen Teshini
Oh yeah, yeah.
coming up with a food. Yeah, durian is banned in like public transportation in many parts of like Southeast Asia.
Okay,
Yeah, but you come
yeah.
down to Malaysia, we have a durian tree.
Okay. Well, my husband actually bought like a pack of candies which is durian, and when he opened it,
Uh-huh.
I
Drink it.
think
Right. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Now, again, looking at our competitor screen, you guys can see this live, right? You can see Teishiri's very interesting pictures coming up, right? And how they are refining it. And you see Sonica coming up with the pictures as well. Wow. Okay. Two very completely different approaches, right?
yeah. So we have 40
One,
seconds before we forgot.
yep, 40 seconds.
Okay, final output, please,
That's nice.
guys.
Very cool. Very cool.
And then
Yeah.
when I do the
You guys can
countdown
make
for 10, hands up together.
Yes, we can. We can. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, actually, you can allow the rendering to be going on because sometimes they lag. But
Yeah.
they must finish the prompting and let the rendering.
Yeah. You guys can. Yeah. You finish your prompt by like when we do another countdown in 30 seconds, but if it's still rendering, you let it render finish. Okay,
let
so
the rendering go.
ladies, if you want to make any adjustments, it has to be made in the next 30 seconds. Let's count down, Mary. 30, 29, 28.
28, 27, 26,
Okay, so still got a prompt, yeah, it's okay. If you guys can still put in your prompt,
25.
I think you've got, yeah,
Okay, I'll stop in
and
25.
15 more seconds, 15 more seconds, yeah, and counting down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, prompts off. And now all we are
Hands
doing
up.
is waiting for
No prompting,
Fantastic.
but let it render. Let it
Yes.
render. We can take it. Yeah.
Okay, so how it works, right, for both everyone watching and and of course our competitors is this is a quick image round. Kenny and I will get one vote each, and we vote for favorite picture. Each upvoted picture gets 5 points. It adds into your total tally of points. Sonica has got a picture up, and let's take a look at Sonica's picture. Her picture of the durian missing its flight. Wow, flight SQ, take SIA. There's durian. Very cool. Sonica, just give us a bit of insight about this picture. Like, what do you like about this picture? How do you create it? What was the idea behind it?
Yeah, so I originally I chose to use ChatGPT, but then I realized that I had previously used Gemini for like the AI trends that are very viral on TikTok. So I thought of just switching to Gemini because I'm more well versed in using it. So basically,
Yeah.
what I thought, I
Yeah.
just typed out the prompt, but then I added like expressions because I wanted the durian to look very stressed. So I just added like that extra, and I added like luggage and stuff to really make it look like he missed his flight. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It does. The durian does look very stressed out. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's take a look at Teshini's durian now, and then Kenny and I will go into judging. Teshini, see your durian, the durian missing the flight, and give us like an idea of what you used to create it. The short one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes. Oh wow, very nice.
So for
It's huge.
I wanted
Sure, yeah.
so my durian, basically my story is that I use the prompt as well that a durian missed his flight, but my idea is that when someone usually miss their flight, they're more reckless or they're careless, like leaving their passport behind or maybe the boarding pass. So I really like the idea of like how durian has spiky thorns, and I just wanted like it shows like it's all over the place, and I wanted it to
Yes,
just look
yes,
out the
yes.
window and seeing its flight just just in time.
All right, fantastic, very good, nice creations, both of you. I think this has been one of the best pictures that we've seen in recent competitions.
Yeah.
Kenny, your vote goes to who?
Just ask a question first. Is that how many prompts did you get the final image up? First, maybe Sonica. Yours?
For me, two. I had to use two.
Two. Two. Huh? And Tashimi, how many prompts did you get?
So I used two, but the third one is that I added it, technically three.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. From a perspective of accuracy and composition, I think my vote go to Sonica on the composition of the picture. You see, because
Okay, so you only get one vote, Kenny. You only get one vote. Yeah, you
that's
only get one vote.
I'll put it for
Okay,
my vote for yeah.
Sonica gets 5 points. Yeah, all right, Sonica. Okay, so my vote goes to Teshini. I like the narrative of your passport pictures being everywhere. So it's tied. It is 5 points
Yes.
each, right? Okay, let's quickly go to the next one. This is the last speed challenge before we go to the actual slow challenge, which is the real solutioning that we want to see from you guys. Are you guys ready? Okay. First was durian. Now we go to our favorite food in Malaysia, which is roti canai. And I want you to create a cinematic image of a single crispy roti canai. But this roti canai is used as a transport by any one of the native animals in Malaysia. So you all can choose your favorite native animal, right? Harimau or, I don't know, what, hornbill, whatever it is, okay? Same thing, use your Gen AI, your choice. I think ladies are fantastic. I can see how you guys are using your AI platforms quite skillfully. 3 minutes starts. Go. Mary, what do you think of their creation so far?
Well, as you've mentioned, this is the first time that I've seen as well. Well, we've seen the competitors before, but girls are, I think it's the woman code game for today's
So this like
video. They
bro,
actually relax. I think we have the same mindset. Just relax and then let let let's um let's our mind do the talking.
yeah. So so you're right. I think it's girl power. I
Yes.
think Sonica and Tish are very used to creating
Yeah.
assets using generative AI. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell from some of our competitors when they are struggling, but not these two girls, right? I think they're very common. Let's take a look. Let's zone in on Sonica's prompt. And like what Kenny asked, how many prompts did she use? She used, I think, 2 prompts just now, but let's take a look at the prompt. Let's zone in into a screen it is. Let's see. Okay. Sonica already has got an image. So let's go. Right? And yeah, and not only does she have that image, the image is flying across a very interesting background as
Mm-hmm.
well. Okay. So okay, let's shift to Tishini. Let's see. Mary, I asked you just now about durian, but I want to ask you about roti canai. Have you had a chance to eat roti canai?
I
It's
think
all about food this time
no, I
around.
haven't, but I saw it as well. Next time when I go to
Okay.
Singapore, maybe you guys have that or in Malaysia.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yeah. When we come to Malaysia and Singapore, we'll have roti canai. In Singapore, it's called roti prata.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
different word, but it's a same food. Yeah. Uh, so we're seeing Teishi using now Gemini, and she's like multimodal, right?
Yeah.
And this is really fantastic.
She's using two or a three. Yeah, Chat GPT, Gemini, and
Yeah.
then the other one is Artlist. Interesting.
Right, yeah, and I don't know, and she's also using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I think the brainstorming happens at ChatGPT and Gemini,
Mm-hmm.
and the creating happens at Artlist, which is
Yes.
really cool because I see her asking ChatGPT and Gemini for ideas of, and so that's a pretty cool looking monkey. Let's throw these tonight.
What's the timer?
Let's shift over to Sonica. Okay,
The timer. Don't.
we've got about a minute.
Okay.
We've got a minute on the clock.
Okay, I see.
We got 1 more minute on the clock. You still got time for your prompts, right? Again, last prompt at the end of 1 minute, but if the image is rendering, we will still give you time.
Yes.
So this is our quick challenge, right? How time flies. I see a table that Sonica is using. Sonica's approach is single model,
Mm-hmm.
Gemini for everything. What is your AI platform of choice, Mary? What do you use on a daily basis?
Gemini. I'm a Gemini girl. Like everything.
Right, you're a Gemini Go. Yeah. Do you use one single platform for all the stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm used to Gemini, which I love. Sometimes I use Chat GPT, but I am more onto Gemini. How about you? What's your favorite so far? Well, we've seen a lot of
uh,
competitors, right? Have you tried others
yeah.
than Gemini?
Yeah, so I am used to Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to ChatGPT. Now Perplexity is something that I'm using quite often.
Okay.
I'm actually using the browser. Perplexity has launched a new browser together with ChatGPT.
Oh,
Perplexity has launched a browser called Comet. I'll give you an invite.
yes, please.
Yeah, yeah, and it's been quite cool. Although there are some security issues. Okay, countdown, Mary. We've got 15
15?
seconds on the clock. So it is 15, 1 5.
Okay, I see.
So probably your final form.
Okay, prepare. Mhm.
Let's do a countdown.
15, 14, 13, 12. Choose your best output, okay? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up.
All
Okay.
right, time's up. I'm really looking forward to these pictures. Let's take a look. Let's see. All images rendered. Sonica and Tishini, are you guys still waiting for images to be fully rendered out? Or okay?
All okay from
All,
my side.
all
Yeah,
okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at Teshi's image first, and you present to us, Teshi, what's your image about, and some questions from the judges, and that's it.
Okay, can you guys see my image?
Yes, I could
Okay,
see it.
so let me just go through my image. So I picked a monkey, and there's a reason why. It's because I picked my roti canai to fill with bananas. I love my roti canai with bananas. And Mary, just to let you know, it's called roti pisang. And so it's the
Oh,
same thing as the base of roti canai, but the difference is they add butter and slices of bananas inside. I love to eat my roti canai like that. And as you guys can see, there's a trail behind that's actually the sambar, like the that's what you dip inside. And I wanted the
okay.
monkey to rode on the roti canai that's with bananas, like how in the movie of Aladdin. That's what my idea behind of this image was.
Okay, thanks for that. I
Right.
think I'm gonna try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
It's
Yeah.
a
love
There
sweets.
is
combination
another
of
roti.
sweet and savory. So
I
if you're someone who
know.
loves
Yeah,
that, then you
it's
would
pretty good.
enjoy this.
Thanks for
It's
that.
pretty good. It's pretty good. I must say, not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Questions? Any? Okay, let's go to Sonica. Let's go to Sonica. Sonica, show us your roti canai and the native animal in Malaysia. Well, what is? Who is riding your? Oh wow, harimau,
Yeah.
tiger.
Okay. So basically,
Tell us a bit more about this picture.
yeah. Okay. So basically, I just chose to go with the normal roti canai because that's my favorite, and then I chose Harimau Malaya as the native animal because I think as Malaysians, when we think about native animals, that is probably one of like the top three animals that we're gonna think of. So that was like the first thing at the top of my mind. And I made the skyline be KL because I feel like that is our capital city, and it's also like KL is like my city. I feel like I love KL so much, so that's why it's the background. And yeah,
Appealing to the patriotic heart of.
yes.
Okay, well done. I love it. Okay, Kenny, your vote goes to, and please feel free to ask some questions.
Yeah, actually, I noticed that two of you use different uh, approach to creating your image. I think Sunaga, you actually uh, uh, use multiple
Yeah,
prompts to
Sonica.
keep on improving. Where Dashini, you know what you want. Actually, your prompts are much more detailed to get the details out. So each one have its own style. One great as it move along. They've been trusting, depending a bit more on AI to give you the ideas for you to improve on. Where
Yeah,
Tashini,
but
uh, correct. And where
that was like
Tashini,
my first. Oh, sorry. I
mm,
just wanted to say that was like my first image with just one prompt. So
Yes, Sonica, you wanted to say
yeah,
something?
yeah,
no,
okay.
yeah,
So
I
basically, I
see.
think both are very good product. They come from different perspective, but I think Tashini has a little bit of edge with her detail that able to pick up what she prompted
Yeah.
in and come out. So I give my point to her. Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, Kenny. Okay, so I really don't want to make it like even Stevens, but I really have to agree with Kenny. You guys are really good. I'm going to give my point to Sonica. Why? Because it said cinematic, so hers looks cinematic, and she had KL Twin Towers behind, which which represented Malaysia a bit stronger. So 5 points to my 5 points go to Sonica. Oh, ladies, look at that! You guys are even Stevens
Equal,
after two
equal.
rounds.
Yeah.
It's 10 points each, but it doesn't
Yes.
matter because total points. You guys are fighting against the other competitors out there, right? So we are comparing total points, and it's not really 1v1, but you guys are fighting against everyone else is competing. Of which later we'll show you guys who's in the lead. But time for us to go for our actual challenges for today. So after the warm up is done, now is the actual challenges. Let's bring up the screen. So this is where we let Tishini and Sonica solve actual real world problems, right? And again, we're doing this because we have coordinated this campaign with National Council for Mental Wellbeing, right, in Malaysia, and we are launching this campaign, right, to raise awareness for mental well-being amongst youth, and especially amongst youth who game, right. That gaming can be a source of inspiration and strength rather than a source of distraction. So AI esports is all about that. It's about using AI in a gamified way for you to learn and for you to actually have fun and see what people can do with artificial intelligence and all the stuff and tools that's happening right now. A bit of a brief for people who are watching what is going to happen today. That our competitors will be producing any one of these three items, right? Judging will be based on these three items, right? These three things: the concept, the strength of their concept, how well they articulate the idea, and of course their skills in generative AI, of which what we have seen so far is fantastic. I think they've got very good skills in generative AI, multi-model skills, and we want to see that as well. Now, they will be given 30 minutes to create, and then another 30 minutes, 15 minutes each, because we got two, so 15 times 2, 30 minutes to present, and for the judges, myself and Dr. Kenny Go, to be asking them questions about their solutions. Now, they will be trying to solve a real world problem. We want to see strength of ideas. And this is the problem that both Teshini and Sonica will be solving for us live today in just 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, right? Sonica and Teshini will be solving this live for us. Is this social anxiety prevents you from engaging in local community activities, leading to isolation, which we really do not want. And we've seen the after effects of isolation and social anxiety in recent months. They are going to design a system, an app, a solution, right, that removes the anxiety of taking that first step. And you see this word called jigsaw puzzle. We are making it a bit harder for them. We want them to try to integrate the idea of a jigsaw puzzle or the visual of a jigsaw puzzle into this challenge statement wherever they can. So they are going to give us a solution. And what will they be creating? Now, hopefully, in this 30 minutes, there are three things that we want from them. And if they can complete all three, it will be great. But at the very least, we want to see a visual of the solution that they've created, be it an app, a website, a club, a service, whatever it is. We want them to create a video that explains the solution, to market the solution a bit more to people who are watching and to the judges as well. And where possible, a live mock-up, or what does it look like, in our competitors, they've created a live mock-up of an app that they've imagined, whatever it is, right? So these are the three things that we hope our competitors can create for us in 30 minutes. This is really tough, right? Because we are asking them to try to find a real-world solution to a real-world problem in 30 minutes. But I think they're up to task. Mary, what do you think of our competitors tackling these challenges for today?
I think I can see their face right now. I think they
Yeah?
they're on
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
They're
Yeah, they've got
silent, but
their faces.
go girls.
I think
We're
they
in
are quite
the
I will say, right?
they are quite confident.
yeah.
Yeah, they look cool
Yes.
and not like the other competitors quite nervous.
Yes, I agree on
Yeah.
that, Kenny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They look really
They,
competitive,
they
right?
look
Like they're
like
ready
it's
to
no sweat,
go.
no problem. Just give me time.
Yeah. Like Harimau Malaya, right?
Yeah.
And you really,
But very
your
important
30
is to
minutes.
try to link your solution because we know this is not simple, but it is actually forcing yourself to link your solution with a little bit of the jigsaw puzzle. It must be relevant to a little bit of that, so that that will squeeze that creativity out of the box thinking out of you. When you talk about jigsaw puzzle, you can talk not necessarily the visual of a jigsaw puzzle. It can be the concept, thing fixed together, or shapes and so forth. So when you present it, you have to say, yeah, now this part of it is taken out. The inspiration came from the jigsaw puzzle. All right, yeah. So this is actually Edward De Bono style. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Kenny.
Okay, and they've really started. So go ahead, let's get start, right? I've clocked, and it's really been like about a minute, so it's fine. Continue doing it, right? And we'll be seeing your screen. Let's see just from the screen itself. There you can see.
Yeah,
You can
Daishini.
guess their game flow, right? Deshini is using multi-model AI,
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, Gemini, and then going and using whatever she's getting into other models. Um, so let's see what she's doing. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, okay. So she's creating a slide deck,
Yeah, right.
and
Mm-hmm.
she's using, from what I'm seeing, like an analogy of collecting stuff. Uh, and what I really like about Kishini is that she is not copying and pasting. We've seen competitors copy and paste
Yes,
whatever AI
agree,
gives them,
agree.
right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
typing.
yeah, and it's okay if we make even spelling errors, right? Because
Yes,
yeah, AI
Gemini can
platforms can.
autocorrect.
And what I think is really cool about how Teishin is approaching it is she is really narrating her ideas. Let's take a look at Sonica.
Yeah, she's using Gemini at the moment. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting that some of the the lecturers are watching and learning from them.
Yeah, so Sonica is really zoned in, to use Gemini, and I think that's fine. I think when it comes to multimodal platforms, I think there is a merit there. Kenny, you've been using AI since ChatGPT 2.5 or 3 came out. How do you navigate AI now? Do you use multimodal or do you use single model? And what are your thoughts on prompt engineering and how to get quality prompts? So what's your thoughts on that, Kenny?
Well, they've come a long way, especially from ChatGPT onwards. Huh? So whatever view I give right now will be obsolete by next week. You see, so what I can say that um, the giants in the game, like Google, OpenAI, and Rock and all those, they are trying to integrate all the different kind of models into one. You see, but the advantage of it is that you are familiar with the interfaces when it's integrated into one. But the disadvantage is that by itself, the specialized model may be a bit more flexible, more powerful than an integrated one. So at the end of the day, we'll see what will happen. Whether the specialized model will prevail or the all-in-one will prevail. So it's up. The jury is still up there, so we cannot comment. Mm.
All right, thanks for your thoughts, Kenny. Kenny, I know kind of experimented with AI right off the bat when it came out. We got some time right now for us to show a video of one of our sponsors, Lucid Tani, right, who will be giving
Yes.
our winners, top four winners, right, a free 2 days, one night stay at their executive suite, right, at their newly opened Princess Dusit Malacca, right? Fantastic place, all expense paid, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything's there. Let's play the video and see Dusit Tani.
And we're back. Thanks for that, Firdaus and
Oh
Ilyas.
wow!
I'm
Right, I feel like going on
excited.
a holiday now. Yeah, I feel like going on a holiday now after watching the video. Right, so
Yeah.
ladies, you guys get a chance to go and spend 2 days, one night at lovely premise of our sponsor, Dusit Tani Malacca, right? It could be like a girls' trip. You guys both could win, you know? Right.
Yes.
Let's see their progress, Mary. Let's happening. I'm seeing very interesting work on Sonica. Let's zoom in on his screen, and I see a table
Mm-hmm.
being generated of sorts. Right. Yeah, it's amazing how these two ladies are keeping their composure and how they still look good under like pressure and how they're competing. I don't think they're under pressure at
Mm-hmm.
all. They don't look like they're pressurized. Yeah. Let's take a look at Sonica's screen.
Yeah, still using Gemini. Mm,
Okay, so it's coming up.
okay.
Very curious to know. Oh, okay. Okay. She's infusing the lateral thinking component, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
She's
She's now,
infusing.
yeah, asking Gemini to create an image, which is how many minutes do we have time left? Firdaus?
Okay, we've just crossed the 10-minute mark.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've just crossed the 10-minute mark. So we've got 20 more minutes. But what I really like about Sonika and Teshini both is how they are punching prompts into AI and using Gen AI platforms as a tool rather than as a, we've seen competitors just copy and paste everything from Gen AI and the results are really not so good. I think they are driving the Gen AI platform, right?
Yes.
Rather than spending on it. They are driving it. It's really lovely.
They're really different from other competitors that we met.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a chance to be in the top two, right? And
Yeah.
then be strong in semifinals. Mary, I just want to do a quick shout out, not shout out, but a quick, readout of what's the latest in AI right now because AI is changing every other day, and it's crazy how fast they change, right? Do you know, right, Mary, that Sam Altman, the
Mm-hmm.
CEO of OpenAI, it's just announced that OpenAI will have a legitimate AI researcher by 2028. So
Oh,
you won't
okay.
need a human anymore. You get like a fully trained AI researcher. And they say intern level research assistant by September 2026. So next year we will see like an intern level research assistant and a fully automated legitimate AI researcher by 2028. I'm not sure what fully automated means. It means we don't even have to tell them what to do. That's
Yeah.
really crazy, right? It's went on to say the AI researcher will be a system capable of autonomously delivering on larger research projects. This is really
Mhm.
scary.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm actually
but
here
I'm
in
also
this
excited
article.
about
I'm
it.
reading it right now. Interesting.
You reading it?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
But I'm really curious what Kenny has got to say about this, right? Kenny, what's your thoughts on AI taking over humans completely? I mean, you've been around, Kenny, and you started businesses um, many, many, many decades ago until now. What do you think of this human versus AI debate that we are all having? What's your views on that?
Basically, depending on the kind of task that the kind of solution required, the task to be done. Certain tasks is better to be driven by AI. You get better results. But certain tasks, uh, uh, the human have to drive it. There's one element in the AI that it doesn't have right now, and I doubt you ever have, is the spirit of to be conscious. You must have a consciousness. Once you have a bit of a conscious, you have more intuitions and you see beyond what beyond the physical. Those stuff only the humans can drive it. See? So, but once you have these invisible ideas in your head, AI will help you to generate the vision so that normal humans can see it. So I could to answer it. Some tasks are better done by AI. Some tasks are better done by humans. But they can co-create together. The answers. Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for that, Kenny. I don't want to be the bringer of doom and gloom, but I want to update everyone else with another AI news, right? As our competitors are typing it out, you can hear them typing, right? That that Perplexity, right, has outlined its vision for workplace AI, where you got just like their newly launched browser Comet and email and voice assistants and app connectors and then all in one AI platform, right? That helps reduce distractions and streamline work towards meaningful outcomes, which means, I don't know what it means, man. Right? It means like, what do you think it means, Mary? Right? All AI platform and all AI work.
That's tough. Because you know what? Because I just recently read the Sam Altman that you mentioned, and we have another news. So it's really changing from time to time. Maybe you could share that article to me.
Yeah, and it says, I'm reading the article now, it says block distractions. Using AI
Uh-huh.
to reclaim your focus. That's one of our challenge statements, right? We've been asking our competitors to use AI to reclaim focus. Maybe they read our challenge statements and
Yeah.
I mean, has this, right? They they are creating a system where we can reclaim our focus. Really cool, right? So that's really interesting. So things in AI are really changing really fast.
Oh, I
But I
have a
think now's a good time for us to. Okay,
yes.
you got one?
Yeah, I have a
Okay. No.
story because I keep reading and browsing in TikTok. I think this one is very viral. So a woman won the lottery using AI. I'm not sure if you saw that, and a lot of people in the US are using AI to ask what is the winning numbers or and I think that got viral. I think she won around 100 to $300,000. So
Wait.
AI can
Wow.
help.
And where is that? Where is that? Like which
Um,
part of the world?
Let me send you the article. I just saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
And she won because of
Holy
AI.
smokes.
She asked, or using ChatGPT to win the lottery. Woman wins big lottery with AI's help. So that's
Oh
it. That's
wow.
one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. AI is really changing the landscape. So that's really interesting also as well. You know, I've been listening to lots of podcasts on AI every other day, and people are talking about AI agents and how you can make $1 million, $1 million business using the next AI agent. That's part of the challenges in our AI Esports Mastercup. Our semi-finalists onwards, they will be creating AI agents, and we've got our judges, and our judges don't only comprise of myself and Kenny. We've got other judges who are committed to providing capital and mentorship to the winning idea. So that's really fantastic. I think it helps us, right, create solutions and actual products from ideas from our Malaysia students, and that's what we want to do. Send me the article, Mary, so I can read it. I can also find a
Yeah, I
way
sent it.
how you can. Yeah. Okay,
I
so
sent it.
ladies, time check. You girls have got 10 more minutes. You got 10 more minutes. Okay,
10
and
minutes,
let's take a
yes.
look at where you guys are at. 10 more minutes. Okay, yeah. Teshini and Sonika both zoned in and they look like they're having fun. They are friends, but today they are fierce competitors who, after round one of fun roti canai and durian images, they are tied at 10-10. It doesn't matter because they are fighting with everyone else, and the top four highest scoring participants will go on to the semi-finals, right? So Kishini and Sonika might be our top two going into the semi-finals, but let's take a look at Sonika, who uses Gemini like Gemini is a best friend.
Yes.
Gemini is your best
Same,
friend, right?
same. Same here.
Yeah, yeah. Gemini is your best friend also as well, right? So she's intentionally used jigsaw puzzle, which was one of the things that we have placed as a lateral thinking challenge into her solutions, right? And she's working on the solutions, right? And she's also focused on creating a solution with the right demographic. Okay, okay, so she's working on that image, and Gemini does produce pretty good images now, right? With Nano Banana coming in.
I haven't tried that.
You haven't tried Nano Banana? You should. Nano Banana is amazing, right? Just
Okay.
this yesterday, I tried to ask Nano Banana to imagine me as a Ralph Lauren model.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see. I
because
saw
I
that
saw.
in I haven't tried it.
Yeah, yeah, you should do it, right? So I saw like an advertisement for Polo Ralph, right? And I say, hey, can you put one of my pictures and imagine me as a model? It didn't turn out well because I'm not model quality, but then Nano Banana really tried its best.
Hey, Fidas,
Yes.
can you remind all of them that if they are doing any video and so forth, the rendering is not within the time, as long as they complete the prompt, there goes. While we talk, the rendering can be, so you get a better rendering out from there. See?
Yeah, so same, thanks for the reminder, Kenny. So same as for the previous challenge, you guys can create a prompt at the end of the 30 minutes. All prompts must be done, but we will wait for the rendering to come out. Yeah, because I know the rendering will take some time. So the prompt ends at that 30-minute mark, but the rendering can occur after that. And talking about time, right? We have got 7 7 minutes, ladies. 7 minutes. And now we're looking at video creation time. And this is really exciting because they spend 75% of the time fine-tuning the idea, fine-tuning the image, which is fast. And now they are jumping into the videos, right? And we're seeing Sonica with a very detailed and using AI, very smart, right, to give step-by-step instructions to her Gen AI video generator of choice. And for everyone watching out there, if you do not know, this is a technique. This is a technique that you guys can copy from Sonica, get this idea from her in how you can produce Gen AI videos, right? I won't say much because I don't want to reveal Sonica's secret sauce. Let's jump in, Mary, to see Teshini and where she's at right now.
Yes. Hey, Tashini. Okay, she's. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Right. Teshini is like she's like she's got multiple pistols, right? I see her use
Mm-hmm.
Gemini. I see her use like she's like,
She's
wow.
using multi platforms, three
Yeah,
platforms at the
fantastic.
same time.
Really cool. Okay, so two different approaches, right? Two really
Mm-hmm.
completely different approaches, and this is exciting. So you can see Sonica and Teshini's ideas are different, and I think reflecting back on the past competitors that we had, there are some competitors, right, Mary? If you were to kind of agree with me, if you don't disagree, please let me know. That their ideas look very similar, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost similar to.
Why do you think some of our competitors had very similar ideas? I've got a theory. My theory is that they didn't do much thinking. A lot of it was left to AI.
Yes, I
You think
agree.
so? Do you think so?
Yes, I agree. As what Kenny mentioned, they have to collaborate your mind and then AI. You have to at least 50-50, so that you can come up with a good output.
Yeah.
Because the competitors we had, I think they actually rely on AI itself, like Gemini do this, but these girls, they're really thinking like
Yeah. We could
left
really
and
say
right.
see the difference between these two girls, right? Two ladies who are driving AI rather than following AI. So I'm really excited to see end results. Um,
Mm-hmm.
while we
We
wait,
have. Mhm.
Ishi and Sonica, right? Let's look at the clock. We've got 5 more minutes. And again, 5 minutes, ladies, it's time. So for you to finish the prompt, but if there's any rendering, we will wait for the render. The 5 minutes is not for all
Yes.
rendering, the 5 minutes is for you to enter the prompt. In other news, Mary, we've got 5 more minutes. Have you found any interesting AI news that's happening around the world?
Well, a lot of things, but as you've mentioned, I think you're on the recent one, the legit news. But for me, the woman who won the lottery is the best news for me.
Zoning in on like lottery, right? Because it's you excited to use it yourself, I guess. I'm checking out interesting AI news. Let me see what's up. Will I save the news? Okay, no, that's not that. Okay. Oh, check this out.
Another one.
AI was human during experiment.
Mm.
Intended to be
Field. Sorry, is
experiment.
that like in healthcare, in healthcare industry, in the hospital?
Okay, no. So Anthropic, right, gave AI Claude, right, a small store to
Mm-hmm.
take off, and it hallucinated and posed as a human, right? And they would hallucinate Venmo, which is a address, a payment address, when accepting a payment, but the payment address I mean, it's fake.
Oh,
They
okay.
just they fake the transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
And
scary.
even stranger when they started to tell customers that it would be delivering products in person wearing a blue blazer and a red tie.
Okay, I
AI
think you
started
should
telling us
send me
that
that
they would
article.
personally deliver. Right, I will. Blue blazer and red. Maybe that's AI attire of choice.
Mhm.
Okay. Time check. Let's take a look at our competitors and their screens. We've got less than 5 minutes. We've got 3 minutes right now. And Sonica is completing her videos. I see her checking for more credits. So the things that I think I realized, I think they need to have more credits, and something that we'll be providing from the semifinals onwards, right? More credits, more good stuff. She's using Kling, right, to produce a video. And again, both competitors, multi-model experts, right? We see them jumping from one model to another model very easily. Then we got Gemini, and then we got Kling as well. And now she's using another AI platform called Pipit. Again, another AI video. Again, gentlemen and ladies watching this stream, these are things that you can learn, pick them up. Even AI platforms that you might not be aware of. I'm not aware of this AI platform
Yeah,
of Pipit,
me too.
you know,
Oh, this
right?
this is the first time they beat the lack of credits by actually getting ready 4 or 5 models. You see,
Yeah.
so they won't
Very
exhaust.
smart,
That's very resourceful. Good idea for
very
future.
resourceful.
Yeah.
You got to give them extra points for that. Very resourceful. They've overcome the lack of credits by utilizing different resources, and that's really fantastic. Okay, right? And even signing up for new accounts. Ishi, right? Very cool. Very cool. Okay.
Okay, I think we have a question here from Taishini. Taishini, I would like to ask if the mock deck should be generated AR slides. You see that, Firdaus?
Oh yes, okay, right. The mock will be generated AI or slides. It can be generated AI slides, whichever one helps you
Whichever.
explain your idea better, Teishi. So it's really up to you, right? You can do both. The
Yep.
point is to help you explain. It could be generated AI slides, whatever is easier for you. Judging on how pretty it looks, but on the kind of content that helps you explain your idea. Hope that helps. Okay, but fantastic question, right? And also, this is the first time our competitors, I think, have managed to produce multi assets for us in a competition
Yes,
within 30
that's
minutes.
right.
Yeah, and 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 and
Very
and it's
resourceful.
30 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes is time for you to produce all these things. Even with AI, it just goes to show how fantastic our participants are, Sonikan and Deshini, right? Being able to
Mm-hmm.
produce all these things within that short space of time.
You know, as we move on, I can see that as we move on from currently what we call the singles play, like badminton singles. When we move on to doubles, that'll be very interesting because the knowledge of each other, understanding how they work together is very important. I see these two of them, if they work together very well, it can be a formidable doubles team.
Yes, I think so too. I think there might be a doubles team that I want to pit amongst our competitors. I'm seeing
Yes.
two teams that can potentially be really scary and really interesting if we pit them with each other, right? Ishini and Sonica versus the other two I have in mind. Well, let's see whether all of them qualify for the semifinals, and I think that would be really cool and interesting to see. But
It
what
can
we
be
are also
it can be one university versus another team, or it can
yeah,
be two guys
and
versus two girls.
interestingly, Kenny, that these two teams I have in mind, both of them come from the same university. So
Yes,
it's Sunway
that's right.
versus another university which I won't name,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting, right? Uh, I'm really looking forward. I really hope that they come up with great solutions so that we can push
No,
them
we
up close to
also
the
can
final.
move forward that student versus the lecturers. The lecturers take
Oh yeah,
part
we
and
should do
then
that.
versus the students.
Yeah, we should do that. We should definitely do that. Right? That would be really interesting. Okay, time is running down on the clock. Ladies, right? You've got let's take a look at their screens, Mary, and let's kind of see where they are at, because final countdown to key in their final prompt. How are you guys doing? Sonika and Teishi, I know you guys are in the midst of completing stuff. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Would you
we
guys like to
lost
request
Shani.
more time? Yes? Okay. How does 5 more minutes sound to you?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I because of the lagging, I think each one can give both of them can get a 5 minute extra.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yes, again,
Okay.
I completely agree, because there was a lot of lag and they had to kind of stream, so they had issues with that. So let's give them an additional 5 minutes. It's only fair. So the 1 minute for the last 30 minutes starts now, and after that they've got another 5 additional minutes, of which after we will be hearing their presentations on the solution, right? And both Kenny and I will be giving our points on a scale of 100, right, based on the solutions that we are seeing. And the number of points that we'll be awarding will be added to the earlier points that won in the speed challenge. So both Tishini and Sonika have gotten 10 points each from the previous speed challenge, where they showed us pictures of roti canai, and durians and tigers and monkeys and roti prata with banana and all that stuff. So now they are on to the serious challenges where they actually solve a real world problem. Kenny, can I ask you a question on AI?
Yeah.
What has
Yep.
been the best? What has been the best thing with AI so far?
Repeat the question. It was lag.
What has been the best thing?
No, again,
What has been the best thing?
you mumble.
What has been
The
the
best
best thing
thing
that
what
you've
I-
created with AI so yeah, that you've created with
me.
AI so far? Yes,
Oh, it's
because I know every day you
uh,
do AI on.
yeah, great. I would the best thing is in area of generation. That means was able to generate complex concepts to generate concepts in my mind into visuals, so that I could actually understand my own concept better through the visualization. From that itself, more ideas. There'll be pathways for new ideas. Okay, so in short, the ability to create, illustrate my mind ideas into a visual form where I can understand them better. So
Oh, okay, yeah. So that means you've used AI as a learning tool that's been useful
uh,
to you.
it's a visualizing tool to because AI is very good for filling up the gaps. Most of us, when we have a plate of 100 ideas, we actually have only 60% of the parts. See, so when we put in 60%, the AI actually fill up the other 40% for us. And many of the time, when you fill up the 40%, it makes your 60% a little bit more complete, slightly more complete. So that's where the power is, and that is where the assets will be valuable.
I see. All right. Thanks for sharing your AI creation. Right. I've actually created games with AI now. I created a Tetris game. It's so easy. I vibe coded it. So I think that's my greatest creation so far. Not as complex as yours. I vibe coded Tetris game. But talking about complex, let's take a look at our competitors now. Now that the clock is running down, we've got images and several of them from Sonica. Well done, right? And again, Sonica, we really want to know during later her presentation. I really want to know how does she decide which Gen AI video platform she wants to use? Because she's toggled with Kling, she's toggled with Byte Plus, she's done with Gemini. So there are multiple things that she's done. Let's take a look at Teshini's screen, right? Let's take a look at Teshini's screen because, ladies, you've got about 2 more minutes left. right? Fantastic. Okay, Tishini is already at the process of creating images. And again, we are seeing platforms that I have not used before, right? And Tishini is using Pixverse to generate videos and images also as well. And I see really good creations. But she's using ChatGPT as the source of how these images are going to be created. And let's do a quick check on the time. And ladies, we've got 1 minute, right?
1 minute.
Please, let's show all of them. Let's show the both ladies and their screens on the face. You got 1 minute, okay? Left on the clock. I know time is of the essence, right?
We don't expect everything to be completed, but whatever are completed at that time is good enough for us to make a judgment.
Of course, yeah, and but reason why the 30 minutes is also a reason. It's part of the judging. We also wanted to give our competitors a short amount of time and to show people what 30 minutes can get you, which is already amazing. Okay, and Teishi and Sonica, countdown to 30 seconds has begun, right? You got 30 more seconds on the clock. If you've got a prompt, please key in your last prompt. If you got things which are rendered, they can be rendered until completion, right? And after me talking for 15 seconds, you got another 15 more seconds. And now we are counting down. Last prompt, right, for you to enter in 10, 9, 8, 7,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time's up. Sonica, Hishini, well done. You guys have done well. We are going to quickly transit again to show our sponsor videos, Dusit Malacca, Princess Malacca, Dusit Tani, Princess Malacca, who will be sponsoring our winners for a fully paid 2 days, 1 night stay at their fantastic premises. Let's watch the video while Teshini and Sonica clean up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, right? After that intermission where we showed our sponsored videos and our polling, we are now ready to see Sonica and Teishini in action, right? So, ladies, right, how do you guys feel about your generative AI prompting for the past 30 minutes?
I think it was pretty stressful, but I think I did okay. I mean, not as well as I wanted to do, but I think for the time frame, I think it was all right.
All right, okay. Yeah, you didn't look stressed out at all, Sonica. Is Teishini with us or have we lost her? Because,
I,
yeah, we had connection. Is
I think
Teishini with
she got
us?
disconnected. Yeah.
You're disconnected.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
think.
fine. Okay. Now, while waiting for Tishini to come in, Sonica, are you ready to kind of present your solutions for us?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, great. Okay. So before you start, I just want to kind of remind everyone who's right, what will we be judging on? So Sonica and Tishi spent the last 30 minutes plus solving a real world problem, right? That we gave them, a challenge that we gave them. And this was the problem that we gave them, just to remind people and about what they were doing. They were solving this problem of social anxiety that has prevented youth from engaging in local community activities that has led to isolation, right? So both Sonica, who will be presenting first, and Teshini have designed a system, a service, or whatever it is that removes the anxiety first step using a jigsaw puzzle, right, as lateral thinking, mechanism. And both Dr. Go and I, Dr. Kenny and I will be judging, and we'll be judging based on these three things: strength of concept, how well do our competitors articulate their ideas, and of course their skills in generative AI, which is seen by the quality of assets that they've produced in that short space of time. Okay, so Sonica, over to you.
Yes, okay. So firstly, I just want to show the image that I use. So this is basically like the whole concept of my idea. So basically my idea was actually an app, because the question actually said, it was to design something that removes the anxiety of the first step. So basically, for people that have social anxiety, their main issue is that they sometimes don't know how to conduct themselves when they're speaking with another person, because like they're just very shy, or they just don't know how to respond to social cues and all of these kind of things. So I thought of, why not creating an app? I know it sounds very counterproductive, because I'm creating an app for people that are challenged with social anxiety, but I feel like if they get to basically use this app to find people in their neighborhood, this initiative is very neighborhood based. It's basically, the whole idea behind it is, as you can see here. So basically, I'm just going to use this girl to represent the people with social anxiety. So she has social anxiety, and what she does is basically, like, it's mainly aimed at the demographic that I'm looking at is basically teens, but also for maybe like slightly younger people, like this girl. So what she's gonna do is, she's gonna maybe ask her parents to maybe use this app. I'll show you guys the app interface later, but I just wanted to use this image to explain my idea. So basically, what this app does is, wait, let me show you the app. So this is basically the app. It's a very rough draft. So where the concept of the jigsaw puzzle comes in, right? So I'm just gonna show you guys a video as well. So just a short video. Okay. Um, okay. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So basically, as you can see here, right? So the jigsaw puzzle over here represents, the way I look at it is, it basically represents the person's self-development and self-esteem, right? So you can see the floating jigsaw puzzles at the back. All of these are like components and basically elements of self-development that these people with social anxiety are developing using the app, because the app actually connects them to people that are maybe, for example, like volunteers in the area who are just looking for a meaningful way to spend time. So these people are going to help the people with social anxiety. For example, I focus on academic tasks because my demographic was teens. So originally I thought of making them do like, maybe, like all those community activities like recycling, all of those, to help stop social anxiety. But then I thought that if my demographic is going to be teens, most likely they're going to be focused mainly on their academics. They won't really have much time to do anything outside of that. So how to bridge their social anxiety, it's going to be obviously by talking to other people. So when they talk to their connector, as I like to refer to the people that are helping them, when they speak to them, they're going to gain a lot more exposure on how to connect with people. They're going to know how to handle themselves in social settings, and these people can actually assist them with their like academic work, for example, which is why the ages of the people that are helping them out has to be around 22 to 23. And the people who this app is for, they cannot be older than, I would say, 18, because then they it just would not work. So for example, let's say I have social anxiety, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna search my city, or my or if I have like someone that I want to be helped by, or if I have like a postcode, I'm just gonna search it here, and then they're gonna show me like a list of people that can help me. Or if I wanted to become a connector, as in the person that is helping these people with social anxiety, I would just press here, and then I would just sign up. So I can sign up for all of these things.
Ah, oh,
My
okay.
availabilities, I put like a brief bio. For example, let's say I'm doing accounting and finance and I want to sign up. So I'm just going to put final year student in accounting and finance, put my address, and then I'm open to assist for maybe both. So neighborhood tasks, for example, let's say if any one of their neighbors needs help with anything, we go and we help. And through that helping process, I'll become closer with the person that I'm helping, and I also help get rid of their social anxiety, because basically the way I'm looking at is like I help one person, but then it's a whole network of these connectors, right? So throughout the end of every month, we'll have like a big meeting to just discuss what we did, and then the youth that have social anxiety, they'll be able to reduce their social anxiety because they'll be talking to so many people at the end of every month. So the prospect of speaking to other people doesn't seem very daunting to them. It's like a normal thing because they expect it. They're like, oh, okay, end of every month, I have to go for this meeting and talk to so many people. So it's I feel like exposure to these type of events will help them to reduce their social anxiety as well. So yeah, that's how I use the jigsaw puzzle analogy in my solution for this issue. Yes, that's all.
Right. I cannot help but to give you a round of applause. Sonica, I think that was very well done. And in 30 minutes, that's amazing. Okay, so we've got questions, of which after the questions, and we'll see Tishini's one, and then we'll give the scores. So I'll pass it over to Kenny to ask you questions. Dr. Kenny, questions that you might
Yeah.
have for.
Uh, the, what are the key attributes in the jigsaw puzzle? We call it a provocation or what? The use of a jigsaw puzzle. Which attributes of it link you to the solution? Which part of it?
Okay, so first of all, I thought of it as like, okay, if the jigsaw puzzle is complete, the way I look at it is that person has enough self-esteem. So for me, the
Okay.
jigsaw puzzle was basically like a complete one. It means that they have a high self-esteem or high self-confidence.
Yeah.
So those elements of it, I thought, okay, how do I build a person's self-esteem? And then I thought, okay, they should talk to other people. But then how are they going to find other people to talk to? Like, they're not just going to go and ask a random person because they have social anxiety, so we need to find something that works for them. So that's how I came up with the idea of an app, because I thought it was just simple, straightforward, and it was something that I could come up with in 30 minutes. So that's why I went with an app.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's a good point. That means your approach, you are taking a completed jigsaw
Yeah.
puzzle as complete. You know, some may take it as the ability to fit together, but basically yours is a complete person. Will reduce the anxiety, his kind of anxiety.
Yeah.
Actually saying that if you are not complete, you will always be anxious. Yeah, that's a good
Yes.
point. Yeah,
That's how I look at it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. My question, I
Good.
think, is a fantastic idea, Sonica. If you were to be given more time, what would you create? What additional enhancements or creations would you make?
Okay, if I was given more time, so since I previously mentioned this is like a neighborhood initiative, what I would do is maybe make it like an even bigger thing. For example, maybe like certain neighborhoods, like in like a taman, for example, like what they can do is they can host even more activities for these
Yeah.
socially challenged teens. They can maybe just branch out, not just academically, maybe they can even have virtual sessions, or maybe we can also have people that are always on call, maybe just volunteers. So if they feel like, let's say they're having a problem at school, for example, like this teen with social anxiety, she's having a lot of issues, she's being bullied or whatever, she just needs to like stand up for herself, she doesn't know who to go to, she can call
Yeah.
this like helpline or something. And my concept is just I'm running based on volunteers, but maybe in the long run, if this idea were to be implemented, maybe we can also find a way for these volunteers to actually get paid for their efforts or something like that. So that I just feel like I would take this idea into like a bigger scale and not just focus on neighborhoods. Maybe, make it more virtual, like virtual sessions where you can just talk to someone. Because sometimes when we have anxiety, all we want to do is just talk to a person. We just want to get it off our chest, and maybe just having these like virtual like meetings or online meetings with the connectors would also help them. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. Right, I like the idea of the connectors. It's also great that within 30 minutes you manage to vibe code app, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 minutes. Yeah, if I were to give you maybe another 30 minutes, maybe it will be a functioning app. But it's really amazing how you've kind of managed to create a solution. So I've got no more questions. Kenny, do you have any more questions? If not, we can go
No,
to our next.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Sonica. Fantastic. Tejshini, take it away from us.
So my solution for social anxiety is based on how social anxiety is perceived by others. Usually, for someone who experiences social anxiety is totally based on someone who has different type of personality or someone coming from background. Importantly, someone who has social anxiety, they usually struggle navigate in a scenario where or in a scene where they do not know how to react. So my solution to navigate through social anxiety for someone is that you don't own social anxiety, but you grow through it. That's why I developed something that is called an app that's called Social Garden. So what is Social Garden? It's a gamified ecosystem designed for your emotional and social growth. So how it works is that when you have social interaction, basically each social is a seed. So whenever you have social and you earn a seed, and the seed represents or resembles as the puzzle piece. So let me just guide work. So the first way is that there's a flow to it, and the flow starts with you set a small intention. Depending on the user, they could either set a small intention by themselves. For example, if today they would want to be able to ask someone for direction, so that would be their small intention. But if someone is really unsure of where to start from, they could use the app's feature of having certain task already that is available on their app. So for example, if someone is feeling a bit courageous, they could learn how to start conversation, small conversation. So you pick your intention and you complete your real life interaction. Once you have completed, you get to reflect. What do you unlock? You unlock a seed. So that would be your puzzle. And as you unlock many seeds through many social interaction, you watch your garden grow as your connection grows as well. So what this app does is that you're able to build confidence by speaking or comfortably speaking to anyone or even involving in participations of small engagement or community activities. And one thing about this app that it increases a motivation for a user because they are able to see their garden grow visually and providing them hope that they're getting better every day. And apart from that is that it provides insight on someone could actually uh, for someone who has social anxiety, how could they do better in terms of maybe regulating their emotions during a social interactions, or even just giving them suggestion how could they do better. For example, if you're starting a conversation, the app gives you suggestion on how to start a conversation, and the user could apply it in their daily life. So for me, I think that confidence isn't overnight, it's cultivated through connections. The more connections, the more interactions and connections that you occur or you face every day, that would be the seed for you to grow into a better person that could overcome social anxiety. So, for me, this is just the beginning of how someone could that has social anxiety could use this app to navigate through their life, to face people at the same time having the potential to have the self growth in them. But I do see this initiative to grow into bigger in terms of having group garden rooms. So people who have similar experiences or similar things that they would like to work on, they could join this group garden and grow their garden. To present to you my visuals, which is first one is my image. So this is an visual representation of how would the garden be with uh, the user. So you guys can see as the user's middle, and she's watering the plant, the soil, which represents the everyone starts somewhere. So it has to start with the soil with no seeds in order to have a garden grown with full flowers or plants. You have to go through different interaction social scenarios actually earn the seed. So once you have many interactions, you earn more seed. The more the bigger your garden would grow. So that's how my jigsaw puzzle ideology fits in. And now I would present to you my video. So this is just a 5-second video to show how it would work. So as you guys can see, there's a seed and you plant it and you see your plant grow taller and bigger and flourishly with a flower as well. So the different colors of flower represents the different types of you could work on. For example, to work on adaptability, or for example trust, just certainty, I would say. Those are they could work on this app. So that's all from my side about my way of solving social anxiety.
All right. Thank you so much, Tejini. Can you hear me like real time, or is there like a lag? Okay, so there's a bit of a lag. Okay, so that's cool. Uh, um, I think first of all, let me give you my points
I do
and
hear you clearly, and I think it's in time. If okay.
okay, yeah. So you it's a lag because I only hear you 10 seconds later, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let me give you my points. What this reminds me of a Roblox game that my young Gen Alpha kids are playing, right? Called Grow a Garden on Roblox. I'm not sure whether you got inspired by that, but I think it's a fantastic idea to grow something and to cultivate something. I think that visual works. The jigsaw visual wasn't so strong, right? But this gardening visual was much stronger. And I thought you had a very interactive and a very nice solution, right? Now, I'm going to give you, in terms of points, I'm going to give you 78 points, right? Uh, 78 points plus the 10, right, that you gotten from first round means you've got 88. And then I'm going to see how many points uh, Judge Kenny is going to give you. So that's my points for you, Tishini. So well done. Kenny, how about you?
I think the concept of seeding and letting the plant grow is quite interesting because you can see your maturity, your your improvement from there. So one quick look that will encourage you to move further up the ladder. So I think the concept is interesting. It's quite innovative. I'll give 80 points, right? Yeah.
Wow, okay, right. So, Teshini, let's see, your total number of points would be 78 from me, 80 from Kenny, and then plus the 10 that you got, that brings you up to a total of 168 points, right? I think 168 points, just looking at the leaderboard, means you're in second place, just slightly below your compatriot that you played with just now, but you're definitely in the quarterfinal. So the leaderboard is going to come up, and then you can see it very soon. So congratulations, Tishini, for a fantastic idea, and we're looking to having you for our semi-finals. Just that we got to make sure that we sort out your broadband issues.
Yeah. Yeah. When you want to move forward, there'll be huge potential for you all to to uh, to grow your talent.
Yeah, huge. Yeah,
There'll be more people watching.
Thank you so
You may be hired before you finish.
yeah, huge. I think what you have created over 30 minutes is really remarkable, impressive.
Mm, yeah.
Concept plus everything else, and created. I know it was created because you were driving AI, not AI driving you. Yeah, so I thought it was really cool, and we're really looking forward to seeing
Yes.
your imagination and your innovation and even your prototyping in the next few rounds. Well done, Tishini.
Well done. Well done. Yeah.
Right, Sonica, points again. So let me give my points. First of all, let me give my feedback about your idea. I think because you've intentionally joined jigsaw puzzle connector, that was your visual into jigsaw puzzle, into coming up with a solution to the social anxiety problem by imagining it as connectors. I think that was really fantastic. I think that already gave you a good number of points, right? Because not many competitors were able to join jigsaw puzzle to this problem and the solution which you have managed. I thought that was really good. Second one I think was really good about how you expanded the idea. I think you've got being maybe a business student, you really got a mind and an eye for implementation. So you say, hey, how will you implement this? You would go into towns whereby towns would implement it. And I actually see it working out, right? I see it putting it at Putrajaya, PJ, Petaling Jaya, or wherever we stay, right? And just implementing it as a way by which people can get kind of points and more connections. I thought it was really fantastic. I think you got a mind for executing it, right? And I think that was where your business acumen came in executing it, right? What was really interesting is I think you are an accounting student, right, Sonika?
Yes, I am.
Okay, right. How has your account knowledge or know-how or way of thinking helped you in any of these challenges? Have they?
Accounting knowledge. I would say mainly because my degree is like a double major. I'm majoring in accounting and finance. I would say accounting, not so much. I would say finance. My finance knowledge helped because in finance, the questions are mostly very like application based. They're very application based. We
Right,
learn theory and then we have to apply it, right? As most courses do. So I think the my finance background helped me because of I have a lot of practice in like applying theory, applying like you learn the concept and then you have to apply it
right,
to real world problems. So I
right,
would say that application knowledge came from my finance backgrounds, which is why I was able to like create that idea of okay, we connect a jigsaw puzzle. That means their self esteem is high or their self development
right.
is complete. That is, I would say that is how I managed to look at it. Yeah.
Right, yeah, fantastic. I kind of guess as much. I will give you 80 points out of 100 for this challenge, plus the
Thank
10
you.
that you've gotten from speed challenge puts you up at, I think, our highest score so far, 90 out of 100 points. So that's my points for you, 80 for this challenge, all right? Let's see what Kenny has given you. So well done, Sonika.
Thank
Good job. And
you.
looking forward to you coming on board,
Well
hopefully, at the
done.
final. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny,
For
over to you.
my comment will be more because you covered the rest of them. I'm looking at the ability and resourcefulness of getting the different models to produce your output lah. I think for that you are very resourceful, and I will give 82 points. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ooh, that's
Wow,
the
it's
highest score we got. Good job.
we've got so 82 plus 10, 90, 92 plus mine 90. So you got a total of 188. Yeah. And Tishiri is not up yet, so we'll be judging her after this, right?
Yes.
But
Sorry for that. So one more time. So
yeah,
Sonica is quite confused on the score. So she got 82 plus
she's got
10, right?
82, right? Plus 10 because she won. She got 10
Yeah,
points from the
92,
previous
right?
round. Yeah, so you got 92 plus 80. Actually, yeah, I double counted the 10 points. So 92 plus
Okay.
80. So that means she's got 178, right?
No, no,
No, no,
no.
no. 92
Actually,
is more
it's
correct. Yeah,
82 plus 10 coming from
92 plus 80.
plus you plus your scoring. She got confused,
Yeah,
so we
it's 172.
Mm.
Yeah, so 10 points plus 82 points plus 80 points. The total is 172 points.
mm-hmm.
Right. And there we have it. The end of our games, right? Very, very exciting third game for the tournament, Mary. What do you think about this tournament?
Yes.
What do you think about this game?
This game is very different from the other games that we did, to be honest.
I think so.
And yeah, it is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
different. A lot of things happen, but it's just I'm not sure if Taishini is aware of the about the score of Sakuna earlier, but I'm excited for them for the quarterfinals.
Yeah. By far strongest, and I'm really looking forward to having them back
Yeah.
on board for our semifinals and onwards. I think they make a strong team. So we might have some team games as well. But congratulations, Teixini, and for everyone watching. Thanks for watching. We are looking forward to hosting the semifinals in the next few days. All right, so stay
Yes.
tuned, learn a lot of things. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right.
Bye.